Got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be honey. She can be, she can be my broad,
And I can be a man, but
she can be, she can be my broad,
and I can be a man, but
she can be, she can be my broad,
and I can be a man, but
she can be, she can be my broad.
and I can be a man, but now I'm something that you probably not used to. Young man with goals, yeah, I got a bright future. Your bag real fly, where you get that from? And your nails match your shoes, where you get those done? See, I notice all the things that other men don't, cause I put in all the effort that other men won't. Everyone thinks we gotta have hidden motives just cause we young and we only getting older. But me, I never been about the quantity. My standards high, baby, I prefer the quality. So I don't stress when these groupie girls bother me, cause I know laying next to you is where I wanna be. And I can tell by your smile that your mind's made up, so I'ma steal your heart just to boost the crime rate up. Light-skinned chick with tats and a tan, she could be my broad and I could be a man. Like
She can be, she can be, she can be my broad,
and I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be, she can be my broad,
and I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be my broad,
and I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be my broad.
and I could be a man. I see you watching me, I see you watching me. So just walk over and come talk to me. Show me all of the things you got to offer me. Choose up, cause I do it so properly. I see you round on campus, probably working towards your masters. Speaking of degrees, girl, I'm trying to be a bachelor. Laughing at these dudes when they try and get at you. I come at you correct, cause all that thirst is unattractive. So have your pretty to my car tonight. We can ride around top down. Then I go ahead and put the top back up as soon as you ready to put down. I wouldn't waste my time if you wasn't my type, cause one nights never turn into love lives. Goal oriented with the master plan. She could be my broad and I could be a man.
She can be, she can be, she can be my broad,
And I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be, she can be my broad,
and I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be, she can be my broad,
and I could be a man, but
she can be, she can be, she can be my broad.
and I could be a man, but Asia, she passed me by. She passed me by. Monica, she passing me by. She passing me by. Victoria, she passing me by. I'm waiting for that kid, you know that shit.
Tuned in to www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. Special guests every week. Tonight, no exception. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let them know what's up.
What up? This is Nick Dees, broadcasting live at OG Husky Radio. We just came to bring y'all some new music off the Gray Area. That's my project up and coming this summer. Look out for that.
Nikki D's.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the name, man? Why Nikki D's?
Man, that's a childhood nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's a parody off of like Mickey D's or
Yeah.
something, but no, it has nothing to do with that. Really, D's, like I was just called that as a kid, and then my grandmother, she always called me Nikki, so it just stuck.
With that, man, where you originally from, man? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm originally from Reno Valley, so
Reno
Southern
Valley.
California.
still out there in that Inland Empire.
Yeah, definitely.
What's up? What's cracking in the Inland Empire right now? We're broadcasting live East Los Angeles, so you're our only diplomat. We haven't seen
okay.
anybody from the IE ever.
Damn.
So
What's cracking
will
in the
you
IE right
everything what you say right now? We're gonna look up artists, whoever,
brands, like all type of
Yeah, everything.
Man,
spots, anything.
it's a lot of things, man. Like it's music wise, like you got Stevie Crooks. He's gonna be at Paid
Paid
Dues.
Dues, right?
You know,
Okay.
that's my dude. You got Noah James, Curtis King. You got Paper. You got UTB, Feo, Cassius Green, Speak, and you got Mike Mob. Those are all mom homies. So that's like
so you
Right.
pretty much are just looking out right now, just dropping all the homies names and shit.
no,
But
just
those
Mike
are
Mob.
people-
Mike Mob. The other ones like
Yeah.
I've associated with before, but like Mike Mob, definitely.
Yeah.
Like those are my homies, man. That's my group. So
With that,
I gotta tell y'all about that actually.
let us know what's up.
All right, basically, man, we started this movement out there, and everybody gets a mic name. So like that's why it's called Mic Mob, because it's a mob of mics, you know.
Yeah.
So, for example, my mic name is Mikey D's.
Okay.
Everybody can get themselves a mic name. They just support the music. They all come to shows. We get party buses go out, man.
Shit.
It's dope. So
But how deep is that? Is that movement? How deep you looking at right now?
man, it's a lot of people, man. Like we got videos with 50,000 views online right now. So,
Yeah.
and it's a lot. Those are all fans too. Like,
Yeah.
and like the Twitter response is crazy. Like,
Give us your
anytime we
Twitter
post-
then. Your Twitter and your website.
NICKYDSSS. That's 3 S's. So Nikki D's.
So what, you just trying to make it harder? Like you couldn't just do a simple one as part of the whole marketing scheme? Or?
Nah, like because some people they just don't know. Like if I say D's, like you gotta tell them like 3 S's. They'll misspell it, man. So you gotta tell them. That's just what I learned.
Word up. When we log on that website, what can we find right there, man?
You can find newest music. My Instagram is linked up to it, so photos. Like I just posted up me here right now, so like it's
Word
like
up.
my blog, flyers for shows.
Well,
my
what's
bio.
the dopest show you've done? Because you're a younger cat, so
Right, man. All the ones I've been doing lately, they're dope, man. Like
Yeah.
every single one.
every single one.
Yeah, I love coming out to LA, man. LA shows love.
Yeah.
I fuck with LA, man. Man, it's dope out here. Like as far as shows, like
Yeah.
really, man, the people they respond to you. You know, in the IE they do it sometimes. You know,
Well, why is that? What do you think it is?
I don't know. I just think out in the Inland Empire, it's not as cultured like as out here. So people don't, you know, they don't like. Sometimes
You're
they just
gonna
be
go
there.
back home and get beat up and shit.
Nah. Like it's true. Like I'm sorry if anybody feels offended, but that's what it is. Like y'all don't like. Sometimes they don't come to shows and support, but that's just sometimes. It's
Yeah.
just because it's more a general area, you know. So, but like if you go to certain spots, it's heads there for sure.
Yeah.
But in LA, it just seems like every time I do something out here, it's just more people. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
So
What
right.
got you into MCing, man?
man, just like I heard hip hop like when I was young.
What'd you hear?
I don't even remember. Like I just know hearing it as a kid, and then eventually I started looking up artists. Like I remember at first I was like into like Luda, DMX.
Hey, what is it with Luda though, man? Like, cause he has the commercial hits and shit. Like people overlook him. Or?
I liked him when I was younger. Like I think that's what it was. But
Cause
he just
Luda, that's a dope ass MC.
He is. Like
Yeah.
when I still I love his material from back when, man. I got into like Nas and stuff. Like after that, who else could I name? Like Big L. I got into him real young. Slum Village. I fuck with, man. Dilla. Like that's one of my favorite
So
producers.
what was your sound? Cause even we're talking about off the air, and you're saying like, oh, it has that early '90s. And
right.
like,
Yeah. So it's like an early '90s East Coast sound.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Just anything that would have came out back then. That's what it sounds like.
Why though? If that's already like been done, like, and I'll put it in perspective.
I feel like
I grew
just
up. I grew up listening to disco, and disco was cracking. So I'm an old motherfucker. I'm not doing a disco
Right.
album. You know what I mean? Like, why?
I don't
why
know. That's
that?
just my favorite era, and I just feel like that's kind of not what hip hop should sound like. But
Yeah.
if you get what I'm saying, like it's hard to put it in perspective. But yeah, like that's my favorite sound, so I attempted it, and I just brought a new spin to it, because it's still different from when it was back then. But the production, that's definitely like early '90s.
So we're looking at a lot of sampling.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Every
What was
track.
that first track we heard?
She Could Be. That's my single.
Word up. Who's on production on
Rick Hughes. That's
Rick
my
Hughes?
producer for the entire project.
the entire project?
Yeah, for the whole
You're
project.
supposed to get
So
like
one
different
track.
producers, about
Nah,
10,000
nah,
features.
nah.
Like you fucking up the whole formula, dog. Like,
I don't think there is a formula when it comes to making an album,
Yeah.
Like, I feel like whatever works for you, that's how you do it. And just for this project, I definitely think, like, Rick just captured everything that we needed. Like, every song has a purpose in the entire album.
with that, the gray area is gonna be your first
First-
formal.
Yeah, this is my first
Debut.
album, basically.
Yeah.
you
What,
know?
what, rhyming since 9 years old. I mean, you're a couple years older now. I mean,
Right.
what's taking so long for that debut album to drop, man?
Like, I don't know. Like, when I was younger, like, I was really focused on battling a lot when I was younger. And I was a little kid when
Well,
I
okay,
did
what
that.
era of battling are you in? Are you in the written era, or is it off the dome battles?
Back then,
Yeah.
well, I was freestyling as a kid. That's what
Yeah.
I was doing. I don't battle no more. Like I'm more in the studio and everything, you know. But that's what I was doing.
But
when I was
that
younger.
era was it just freestyling?
Yeah, definitely. For me, I don't know if other people, you know, because that's when written first started coming into play. I noticed, but as a kid, I could just I had an imagination, man, so I could really freestyle off the top of the head for
every quote unquote battle MC has like a victory of like, or you know what I mean, like.
Right.
So who's yours? Like, yeah, I served that fool.
I didn't. Man, when I was look, I don't remember their names because that was a long time ago, but I just know that I would go up to the spot every week and battle
out in the IE.
Yeah, like it was at a skating rink. Okay. I would go up there. Shout out to Corn Breeze, DJ Corn Breeze, man. That's what put me on up there when I was 9, and like I remember just battling dudes like that of my age now. It was like 18, 19.
Yeah. And
I would just go up there and everybody would go crazy. Like, and I did that probably 3 or 4 times up there. I would battle at school and stuff, you know.
Nikki D, SSS.com.
Yeah, because you got to emphasize the D's. Like when people, because when people say Nikki D, it's like, I don't know.
That's an old female rapper, I think, from the late 80s, early 90s maybe, Nikki D. Yeah, something like that.
Nah, it's Nikki.
The Gray Area, though.
Yeah.
You have an EP out already.
Yeah, it's called Shades of Gray. So it's like, it's just a little compilation of music that I put out just to let people know what the Gray Area will sound like. It's like a little glimpse. That's why I call it Shades of Gray.
So I go and I buy Shades of Gray. I'm getting the same songs when I buy the Gray Area?
No,
or is it?
No, it's different material.
No? Yeah. And what is the Gray Area? Why that name? And what's the fascination with gray?
Well, I'm not gonna really reveal the entire concept yet, but basically, if you look up what the Gray Area means, it's something that's undefined. So, and I feel like that's what this project is. You can't really put it into like a category, nothing like that. So,
all right, look forward to seeing that. Give them all the contact information. They can get a hold of you.
Man, NICKYDSSS. Like I always say, Nikki D's. That's if you put the .com on it, that's the website. My Twitter, my Instagram. That's basically my social network handle for everything.
Word up. It's a track From the Soul.
Right. Featuring Richard Wright.
Word up. Let's get into this. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Stay posted.
My ladies always telling me that they just want to kick it. I think that it's the jealousy, see, cause they see how my kicks is.
These Air Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete. Jordans and SBs when I'm out on the streets. I remember the days when I ain't had no heat. Now they fresh out the box every day by the fleet. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to come and lace a pretty smile on your face. I see you watching from a distance, spotted me cause I'm different. Forgot about your man cause I'm probably who he isn't. I bet you think that I crush a lot. I just got feet that's always accustomed to rocking something hot. My sneaker box is stacked up so high that if they fell over on you, you probably die. Yeah, I'm in the Beamer with my chick, but she the one that buys me on my $100 polo socks underneath them. Dead stock is how I keep them. I knew I had to cop them the first time I peeped them. My mic monsters always gotta keep the toolie cocked, just in case a sucker step on my Gucci mocks. They see my sneaks and they truly shocked, and she just wanna kick it, but that don't mean she a good
ladies always telling me that they just wanna kick it. I think that it's the jealousy, see, cause they see how my kicks is.
These Air Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete. Jordans and SBs when I'm out on the streets. I remember the days when I ain't had no heat. Now they fresh out the box every day by the fleet. I wore the Barclays to the party, stay pimping in my Pippins. Feet kicked up in my Griffies when I'm chillin'. And they was like 200 after taxes, but I keep cash dash like 95 Air Maxes. Ain't another sneakerhead in my bracket. Sample size kicks always matching with my fashion. My plaid dunks got the same fabric as Kips, and my Coke whites look like a gallon of milk. Your style is so basic, let's face it. When I'm in town, people keep a spare set of neck braces, and they ain't never seen nothing as fly. Same pumps as D Brown when he covered his eyes. My pair of Ewins got him gassing like petrol, and my Jordans is the OGs, not the retros. Luxury kicks for when I'm out on the trip. You ain't heard? My closet is a mountain of kicks.
Ladies always telling me that they just wanna kick it. I think that it's the jealousy, see, cause they see how my kicks is.
These said Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete. Jordans and SBs when I'm out on the streets. I remember the days when I ain't had no heat. Now they fresh out the box every day by the fleet. Pink boxer with the stuffed tongues. Young boy, where you get them from? Said I went and copped them from the spot. Yeah, they hot. Singing like a
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Okay, now this whole conversation just shifted.
Okay.
From the soul, S-O-L-E.
Yes.
How many pairs of shoes do you got?
Like now, probably 50. I sold a lot though.
50. You had more than 50 pairs of shoes?
Definitely.
And why'd you sell them?
Just I outgrew some. Some I didn't want no more. You know. So
what the fuck do you do with 50 pairs of shoes?
Wear them.
Huh?
You got to have
like
many
throughout
shoes
the day, you switch
No.
shit?
Like
there's 365 days a year,
right.
dog. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man. Like I feel like I can, go like a month and almost 2 months without wearing the same pair of shoes, in a row. So it's cool.
Okay, when did you start collecting shoes?
Same
People right
time.
now are like, what the fuck are they talking about? You don't understand though. Like, people are mad about this shit.
Right.
Like mad fucking addictive. Hey, what do you got?
I started noticing shoes around the same time I started noticing rap. So like 8 or 9.
Okay, I have another theory though. Like, because cats I grew up in the hood with that are sneakerheads, quote unquote, like didn't have money or broke as fuck, and like, you know what I mean? You see those shoes now that they're older. Like, I got every single pair ever fucking made. Is that like, how did you get? What made you fucking just?
Yeah, like to an extent, it was that way. Like, I will always be young, and I would want J's. My mom wouldn't get them, like, and I had to have somebody else get them or something.
What's the most expensive shoe you got then?
Like that I pay for or the value?
Value, both. Let's do both.
Okay, all right. So
outside people are like, what the fuck
paid
is
for?
it?
I've only paid like, I get a lot of stuff for the low. I've only paid like 200 at the most, but I did that for these dunks called the De La Souls, low tops. I had those for 200 in a deal, and then the ones that had the most value, I have Jordans that are like worth like $600 or $700 like now, and like they just rapidly go up. Like people will pay that much for a pair of J's.
Do you
like,
sell them just because the price went up that high? Like, fuck. You know,
I'm about to. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm about to. I'm not gonna lie, cause I can go, get some more for the low. So.
Damn, word up. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. 50 pairs of shoes. And From the Soul, S-O-L-E is the track. So just to get it in perspective what we talking about here. NikkiDSSS.com.
Right.
I want to thank you for coming through, but even that track featured LA Leakers.
Yeah, it was featured on Shady 45. LA Leakers played it. Shout out Just Incredible, DJ Sour Milk.
Word up. How did those connects come about? Just fucking grinding or what?
Nah, we just got to connect with them, and they heard the song, they liked it, and they played it.
Word up.
So,
keep up the good work, man.
Definitely appreciate that.
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Stay posted. More interviews to come.
Fuck off real quick, man. Yeah. Word. Shit. Come on.